The parable of the two sons. High on a hill, there was a beautiful, leafy green vineyard where juicy grapes grew in the sun. A kind father lived there with his two sons. One morning, the father had a lot of work to do, so he went to his first son and said, "Son, please go down and work in the vineyard today." Now, the first son was having a grumpy morning. He didn't even look up. He just crossed his arms and said, "I will not." He was being very disrespectful to his father. The father was sad, but he didn't stay to argue. He went to find his second son. He asked the second son the same thing. "Son, will you go and work in the vineyard for me today?" This son jumped right up. He used very polite words and a big smile. He said, "I will go, sir." He sounded like such a helpful, wonderful son, didn't he? But here is where the story gets interesting. The first son, the one who said no, sat by himself for a while. He began to think about his father's love. His heart started to feel heavy because he knew he had made a mistake. He changed his mind, which is a big word called repent. He didn't just say he was sorry, he showed it. He grabbed his tools, walked into the hot sun, and worked hard picking grapes all day long. But what about the nice words, son? Well, as soon as his father left, he got distracted. Maybe his friends called him to a party, or he just wanted to play. Even though he said yes with his mouth, he never actually moved his feet. He never went to the vineyard at all. Now, Jesus asked the people listening to this story a very important question. Which of the two sons actually did what the father wanted? We're asking the same question to you. Which of the two sons actually did what the father wanted? Answer now. That's exactly right, the first one. The first son made a mistake with his words, but he fixed it with his actions. Jesus told this story to show us that actions speak louder than words. Sometimes we might feel grumpy and say no to our parents or teachers, but we can always choose to change our hearts and do the right thing. God doesn't just want us to have polite words. He wants us to have helping hands. Because in the end, obedience isn't just about what we say, it's about what we do.